time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Man, this is dumb. Who want to play this kind of game and can't even see people in the snow?
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Nah, this dude's in orange. We can't have that in the snow.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, blue versus red this time, so we'll see.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
We're going to do some dumb stuff, because, frankly, I don't care. These games are dumb. I don't like them. I don't want anything to do with a snow game or rain.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Mahomes does deflect this forward. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start.
That was a throwaway
Quick
play.
4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. A run with the Central Florida runner.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run once more. That's Harvey. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Michael Dana brings him down. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Thought my middle was covered right there.
Conversion on 3rd down, it was a gain of 27.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Got a man, that's Sherfield.
Nixon's pass complete to Trent Sherfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
In the world that he's speed inside of that route.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Christian
Oh, look at
Fulton.
the slippage. They need a pick 6, man.
At their own 28-yard line.
To see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That one to the sideline is
Bro, look at what my
everybody.
square receiver
But now
just
a
did.
penalty flag will
He
come
ran
in.
back to the
They
line of
may
scrimmage.
get him for grounding.
What the what? I was getting ready to throw it to him too.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is
I didn't even
taken
see him
down.
coming in there.
Greg Greenlaw. He's in for the
I
sack.
said slide
And
left.
it will lead
I was
to
looking
fourth
for
and very long.
controlling the pressure off the left,
And
and
these are
them
the type
jokers
of splash
left
plays
the
that
middle
can
wide
have
open.
impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better
didn't
job
wanna
to
slide.
make sure that
I
they
mean,
have
do
this
base
protection
because
shored
I
up
wanted
and
them to.
that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
I wanted them to stay the same, in the same position, basically.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. To throw is Nix. In trouble, and down he goes. Former third overall
We'll
pick,
take it.
Quinn Williams. He's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver.
We done got to run it into the kicker. Come on, bro. It's just dumb.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Thanks, Nick.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Mahomes back to the left side in the hands of Rice. And a
Could have sworn I told him to go past the line.
It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he is on to punt for KC. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Yep, just looked at the replay. Told him to go past the line. He didn't.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
And he gets this to the 40.
Knicks
That's
are
about
rolling.
a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pop. And he's going to be brought down right on that
Win on
goal
the
line.
block
Defensive
here and
signal.
there, and
He's
then
got enough for
run
the
past
first
him
down.
and drag.
And with the ball on your side of the
His
50,
waist on a
if
hip
they didn't
drop.
pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Harvey. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry.
Ran through my tackle. I wasn't even
There
there.
to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing.
Shoot.
Nix. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd
What up,
and 10.
Senio? Yeah, it's a snow game, and I'm hating it.
Here's Nix to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the
I
play
tried to hit
call
the
just
cut stick
really
early,
finding
ended
his
up just
rhythm,
hitting,
mix in run, mix in pass.
hitting a
Results in
little
the
bit too
touchdown
late.
pass, but really everything they did.
But yeah, Senio, man, snow game, bro.
Perfection.
I hate it.
Sustain the
I can't run
drives
my
like that,
offense
come
in
away with touchdowns.
snow or rain
And it
games
goes
like
a
that
long
because
way
they slipping
towards
too much.
establishing your identity for the
I
rest of
can't
this game.
stand it. I'm largely checked out. I ain't even been running. I've been running out of the concept screen. I don't even care. Like, this is just annoying to me.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now, Mahomes. That one knocked away. It Great job defensively, stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
So conventional wisdom says, all right, it's a snow game, the footing's bad, this is just going to be a slugfest and pound the ball, but it's actually the opposite. The offense actually has all the advantage because they know where they're going, so the passing game, if done right, can actually be a huge advantage in this sort of weather, and they're going to continue to test these guys in the passing game downfield.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Yellow. Marshall on, 80. 15. Hey, 43.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Over set. Ready. By the Everton.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield, at the 48-yard line.
It's not even fun, bro. Not even fun at all.
1st down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Over set.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Over set.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Corey Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
All right, man. Let's see what's popping on this one. I'm scared to even run some of these because I'm going to mess around and they're going to slip. Like running a toss, you're going to slip out his break or something crazy.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
I just realized there's a minute something left. I'm sitting here just calling random plays.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
out of the gun. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just tossing that
Pressure
up.
certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Myers. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
We'll take it.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Short throw.
Shoo, my goodness.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Second and 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 6.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock's in
I try a
25
field goal in this
seconds
weather.
till halftime.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Here come the blitz.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
You can see the
And
sideline.
he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
That's
Kansas
a gain of
City
11.
Chiefs.
And they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 23-yard line.
It's probably going to be in a drop coverage here, so probably not going to be able to hit anything. Or either blitzing one of the two.
Mahomes now to throw again. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will
Easier.
set up first and goal.
Easier field goal.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal.
But we have no idea.
As short as you can get.
Seen some crazy stuff happening. Ooh, finger slip.
Butker's kick.
All right, that'll work.
And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
I think he missed him, but you can't see. There was nobody on that receiver
They
that
got to
went
do a
deep.
better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week,
That was
Mike,
cover
against
two.
mobile quarterbacks.
That was my man.
You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. To throw is Nix. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
Probably couldn't even see him.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Fight on these two. 480. Hey, 43, 15.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple.
This isn't
That's the safety.
game to be doing all the spinning and stuff.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is not the way.
Place that over the top. He had a step.
Sure
I probably
not
held
to
the
let
button a little
receiver
bit too
get
long.
behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Oh, shoot. I probably could kick a field goal from there. Burn that timeout, though.
Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch.
I didn't even know where I was. I couldn't see the end zone. Oh, man. This is whack.
Space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Because anything ain't working.
Whoa. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
That's a touchdown.
As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's complete left side to Worthy.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice.
How about those
So you're going to ask, how did I even see that? And I'm going to tell you, I couldn't tell. I just could tell nobody was actually on him, but I had no idea he was even in the end zone. That's crazy.
It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
But we'll take it.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7.
Broncos 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this
I'm about
all
to
the
say,
way to the
bro, y'all cannot let him get a free one.
And in motion is Ingram. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Nick. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bombers. Hey, kill.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram.
Bruh.
And he's
How in
taken
the
down
world?
inside the
I knew he was running a
opponent's
hitch
25.
right there.
That's well done as they get the conversion on
I don't think this dude has
13.
really dropped
25 yards.
many, if any, contested catches.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. motion is Ingram. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Quick throw here is complete.
Got no animation on that. I was spamming trying.
Gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
So, these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Mims set in motion here. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That one's incomplete. Coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
What up, Rogue?
Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
You still talking about how about them Cowboys or what? I don't know. You've been kind of quiet lately. I don't know. Been a little rough, buddy. Yeah, the snow game is crazy, man.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking off. And
He's going to throw that to Pacheco, but I thought I could hit square, but he didn't get enough depth on that. So
he tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that
just
space,
kept it to what
he
it
quickly
was
turned
there.
from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the ground, it's Lewis. And he'll be near the 1st down marker Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's third.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. They'll try and run it here with the pickup. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
That's not what I wanted to run, actually.
Mahomes going to push this one forward.
But it worked, though.
He works free, right side. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown. How about those? Greg, every touchdown counts the
I've never
same,
ran
but
that play before.
the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more
I
important.
have to run
Yeah,
that
and
more
now that
often.
pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to
That
go out and
opened
get
up
the
big
lead here
time.
late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
Well, you can tell that the defense
Yeah,
had
that
seen
green
that
line
play
there, he
on
probably
game
runs it
tape,
out
and they
because you
were
can't see
ready
the
for it. They
defense.
tried
I
to
mean,
do a little
goal
jet
line.
sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's caught by Harvey.
Yeah,
The work
yeah.
is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on
You can go for
schedule.
this. He's down
This was
any
a
amount.
third and very
On the
reasonable.
fourth. Allows you to
Incomplete
go
on that
for
third
it.
down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Boy.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it.
Oh, come
Gonna
on.
be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but
Right
they
side.
will turn it over on down.
We said on the under, but I think it was a corner route that was on the other side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't
Yeah,
quite
pop him
develop
on
the
that
way
one.
he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They really blitzing.
On the carry, it's Pacheco.
I was hoping he backed up.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
I didn't know that.
Third down, and 9.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Searching
Nothing
for
doing.
some kind of seems to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. To return, it's Mims. A 1st down throw for Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They come up for 2nd and 2. And it's caught out wide on the RPO.
Hello, world.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st
I
down.
should stop gambling because I'm just
2 minutes
running
remaining
random
in
stuff.
the
that I don't
4th
really
quarter.
want.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go.
Second level was in.
They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Does he have the guts to call the run right here?
That one, Mike, down here late. They've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down.
Yeah, at the middle
Let's
of the
see
field,
what play
wide
call
open.
they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix.
Oh,
That is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly.
oh, I know he's fisheries right now.
On down.
Got to be.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail.
Got to be high.
But now you can't give up.
But
Your
shoot,
defense
them
has to
contested
go out
catches
there
he got
and
earlier,
get a stop.
he owed
You
me
have all
one.
3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense.
they're
So
spreading
now your
now.
defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. Attack your side.
Big tick, 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 tick. Dang it, I should have ran it.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get it to the 27.
Calling those
This is
timeouts in
3rd
there.
down.
Let it ride. Mm-hmm. What an annoying game, man. All right. Appreciate y'all joining. We ain't doing no recap on this, man. Ain't no need to recap it. We're gonna get right out of these stats. Don't care. We both had 218 yards passed and a 64 completion percentage. I saw that pop up. All right, so I had a forced loss. I should have had a forced win versus the Patriots. Oh, I forgot I even had a Dale game here. So, alright, so nothing really there. Playoff picture, I lost the 1 seed because of that forced loss, which may have been an own goal on that one. And so we'll see. We'll see how it shapes up. View's just getting a forced win this week because Miami's an open team. So nothing there. And I don't know what the rest of the season's going to look like, but probably not getting the 1 seed back. So right now, I mean, I hate to even get a home game if it's going to mess around and be another snow one like that, because I'd rather just force win and just go and keep it pushing, man. You got it. I'll just load up next season. But anyway, we'll catch y'all on the flip, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Before we get up out of here, let's tell them one more time, Andy.
Hey, how about those Chiefs?